I have with me Mr. Amit Bhagat. He is the Chairman and Managing Director for Ask Property Investment Advisors Private Limited. Mr. Bhagat, can you please tell us about the market sentiment first? I mean, we had seen a slump, say, for 2 years almost, and is it looking up?
No, I think market is not looking up, but it is going in for a consolidation. Market investors have withdrawn from this market because they are not seeing anything on the table. And developer is so leveraged and overcommitted that he is not able to leave anything on the table. Also, developer is not agile currently. The era of inefficiency is over. Earlier, if you kept the land parcel and you did not sell it, you made more money than by selling it. Currently, that liberty is not there, because when the land is being bought, it is not being bought from the capital, but people borrow from various structured finance players and then start buying land. So they are getting into a compounding debt burden by not selling the end product. And for that, they have to be agile. They have to go back to the drawing board and make affordable products. Leave something for the investors or end buyers, and ensure that they have the track record and they demonstrate every step which the end customer needs. And then the buyers will come back. Buyers are available in sub 75 lakh segment in Pune, Bangalore, Chennai and NCR. And in Mumbai, obviously, the segment is anything between 1 to 2 crores. But even in these price points, if you start making large apartments, then obviously you will have a problem. So deliver what the customer needs and deliver on time, focus on execution, leave something on the table, then customers will come back. Otherwise, it's a compounding debt burden which developers are getting into.
Sir, the recent initiatives which the Prime Minister had announced, which Smart Cities, Amrut and Housing for All, I mean, of course, the industry has welcomed it. So, what are your views? I mean, is it going to impact the real estate market in a positive way?
I think these initiatives will go a long way in defining what our cities have been suffering from. We don't have cities which are sustainable cities. We are seeing traffic bottlenecks, drainage system, sewerage system. There is problem at every end, water problems. So smart cities will actually go a long way in decongesting our cities. What we have to see is how the capital for these cities can be attracted. Patient long-term capital along with long-term players who are serious committed players. Because our real estate industry is very fragmented. So how many players out of the existing players will be ready to do that? I'm not sure. Very chosen, hand-counted players actually. So you will have to attract significant foreign capital for doing that smart cities.
Okay. Sir, your views on two more pertinent issues which are very relevant for the industry. One is the regulator like TRAI that we have for telecom sector. I mean, how far are we from a regulator for the real estate? And secondly, what are your views on the REIT, Real Estate Investment Trust? Because Pakistan, our neighbor has beaten us to that, and we've just been talking about REIT, but there's no action on the ground. So, can we have your views on that, on these two?
No, on the regulator, I think I'm very positive. A regulator is the need of the hour. A regulator will streamline, like Amar was mentioning in one of the panel discussion in the conference today, that regulator will have long-term effects and it will bring in and streamline what is missing in the real estate sector today. And we have to all fall in line with what is expected out of a good governance, and that is what the end customer is expecting. REITs are, I think, it's a matter of time. Now everything has been done. So REITs should be announced. Currently the challenge is people who are holding on to those income-yielding assets are also sitting on debt, which is a leverage on that asset. So they have to see a trade-off between the current debt obligations and the cost of funds and the benefits which a REIT will offer. In a declining interest rate regime, a REIT is bound to happen, and you will see a lot of REITs. Our markets are definitely far better regulated than any other neighboring country. So I think that is not a comparison at all.
So the last question is, there have been certain long pending demands of the sector. I mean, one, the sector should be recognized as an industry. and two, I mean, the rate of borrowing should be brought down so that the developers get facilitated. So, what do you have to say on these two?
So I think you will see that rates will automatically come down because we are getting into a situation when you increase the supply actually of any product, prices come down, which is what is happening actually. And interest rates, I think it's a function of too many aspects: commodity prices, global economic conditions, growth, money supply. But we are seeing a reduction in the cost of funds. And when too many players come on the structured finance side or on the equity side, the expectations also come down, and which is happening, which is very good for the industry. Thank you.
Thank you. This is Dheeraj Ahuja from Expo TV for BolREALTY.com.